I'm going to show you a quick solution for anxiety and other negative feelings. It's called TMDR. It's a combination of tapping and EMDR. And I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute, but first, let's just do TMDR. So, just take a deep breath, and with one hand, you put your thumb and your fingers together, sort of like a flower, and put that on your solar plexus. And then with your other hand, you simply tap, very lightly tapping across your collarbones. And that is TMDR. If you're, here's a common trigger is traffic. So if you're in traffic and you're driving, you don't want to have both your hands going. So you can have your hand on the wheel, tap across your collarbones. There you go. So tapping, also known as EFT or emotional freedom technique, taps on various acupuncture points, and we're not going to do it here, but I'm just showing you some of the points, and it helps to prevent energetic patterns from getting stuck. It just keeps the energy flowing through the acupuncture meridians. EMDR, eye motion desensitization and reprocessing. EMDR, eye motion desensitization and reprocessing. It started out where if you were with a therapist, they would be using their finger or a pencil, and you would follow it with your eyes from side to side, using a target scene that is something that's an old trauma or even a new trauma. So the theory is that as your eyes go back and forth, it helps coordinate both sides of your brain. So that's a very broad description of it, and there's a lot more that you can find with a simple internet search. And then they started doing it with a pencil, like clicking from side to side if the therapist was sitting in a chair, or using lights, so your eyes would be following lights. When you're tapping across your collarbones, even with your eyes closed, your eyes don't have to move, but your awareness goes back and forth between the two hemispheres of your brain, and it helps to release patterns of tension and to prevent new patterns from taking hold, new patterns of tension. We like to have patterns of openness and harmony. So, TMDR, fingers, solar plexus, tapping back and forth. Anytime you have a feeling you're anxious or something, there's a memory that gets stirred up and you remember back to something unpleasant or even traumatic, and it brings up feelings that aren't helpful, just release them.